Prime Minister Narendra Modi's effort to ensure non-resident Indians stay connected to their motherland is to get a boost with the Supreme Court's landmark judgment. The Apex Court had directed the government to make sure that the NRIs enable e-voting option within the next 8 weeks. Of course, this was after the centre told Apex Court that it had accepted the recommendation of the Election Commission report. The Election Commission has recommended e-ballot for Indian passport holders abroad and that it would have the process in place after amending the laws. In that backdrop, now the government should implement it in a mission mode as Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself had made fervent appeal to NRI during the recently concluded conclaves held at Gandhinagar in Gujarat to keep connected with country and help it develop. As a matter of fact, for years, NRIs were deprived of voting rights as their names were removed from the voters list if they had been out of the country for more than 6 months at a stretch. In 2010, the government allowed them voting rights, but the rules require them to be present in their constituencies on the day of voting. There are an estimated 11 million NRIs across the world, and there is nothing that will bond them with the country of origin as the exercise of their right of vote. It is well known that despite living in distant lands, the overseas Indians not only retain their love for the country, but also take a lively interest in the political, social and cultural affairs of India. This proximity has been enhanced by the availability of Indian television channels abroad, which enables them to follow the events in their country like any ordinary Indian. Besides, the radio has always been there, and now there is also the internet. When the Indians living abroad acquire the right to vote regularly, they can be expected to display mature judgment in the choice of candidates and parties. E-voting can perhaps be seen as an extension of the postal ballot. With the advancement of technology, it is necessary for innovations in the field of elections. Just as the electronic voting machine has replaced the earlier paper ballots, e-voting will represent another step into the 21st century. Arguably, it can be gradually extended with the necessary checks to those Indians who are unable to cast their votes because of job-related engagements in their towns on polling day. News Desk, Mango News.
हमें चार चार बच्चे चाहिए।